And that concludes the character arc of my third character of this show. Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about episode 45 of Kamen Rider Gotchard. So we start with Hotoro Rine fighting Kyochi in his jungle amalgam form as Kajiki tries to save Hijiri before Kloto comes in and just kicks him away. Someone's so surprised that he didn't actually break anything. As Rine tried to handle the amalgam, and let Hotoro go to fight Kloto to no avail as she wants Hijiri for Gaelijah's plan, as she could actually change the world, and beats up Hotoro and leaves with Hijiri alongside Kyochi, as Kajiki just screams for her to come back. After that, both our riders along with Renge and Sabi come in to help out and injure Kajiki, as Sabi is instead using smartphone to track down Hijiri, as they use Kajiki's phone to find her GPS, as they finally find her location as Hotoro wants Rine to come with him, but interestingly she decided to give Gold Dash to Kajiki saying that they should go instead, as they both decide to do that, as they go out to save her with Gold Dash, as the rest of the gang will look into other people who have been turned to amalgam to see what's up with them for, safekeeping, for have no problem for future episodes. We see Hijiri wake up in a little warehouse as Gaelijah calls her to be the chosen one. As Spanner and Kyoka continue to investigate Lakitz's memories, as they pretty much discuss about how memories can lead to hope and despair for us, especially for Spanner's whole trauma, as they think that not everybody can handle their lost memories restored. As Lakitz wakes up, showing that she actually remembers her original host. Sadly, we don't actually see what she looks like, the original host, which is, just the actor without the makeup and the clothes. We've been interested to see how she acted or looked like. All we hear is that Lakitz describes her as a vain and greedy and cruel woman, but she still couldn't come to hate her. Her original host dreamed of being a singer and trying to actually reach out to people through her own song, saying that it's her own gotcha, as Spatter didn't really expect her to ever say that, making both of them smile at each other. But just as shipping fuel, which I'll explain later in the episode, that pretty much kind of confirms it. You see Kloto in the forest as Grion and Tropo come in, as he tells her how she just became another little lapdog for Gaelijah. As Kloto wants things to go back to normal, and wants to assure Grion that nothing bad will happen to Lakis if she brings her back and not punish her, which he said that he'll keep his word, which I was just saying is just lying, as Tropo seems to smile at this situation. Hijiri and Gaelijah are together as they talk about each other, just calling each other monsters, as Gaelijah makes her remember all of her bad memories of her becoming amalgam and wanting to kill her brother, which, coincidentally leaving out the part that Kajiki actually saved her, because, that would be important to her. But I digress. Which seemed to shock her, as she never believed that she would ever hurt her brother, as Gaelijah said that her strong bond with her brother would lead to her malice, and needs it to change the world to the correct path that she wants, as Kloto and Kyochi come in. As Kyochi turns into the jungle amalgam again to attack her in order to force her to make her become amalgam, but she just screams and runs away, as Gaelijah says that it's pointless for her to escape from her own power, as the amalgam just chases after her. We then go to the Kajiki riding on Gold Dash, which is pretty cool to see that there's a bike action in this episode, because we haven't seen one in a long time, and we have barely seen much rider action on bike, which is just saddening, but it is what it is. I'm just glad we actually see some sort of bike action. As they arrive to the location where Hijiri is, as she tried to outrun the amalgam, but then tripped and falls, as the amalgam decided to kill her until the boys come in to save her with Gold Dash, as Hotoro decided to transform into Rainbow to fight the amalgam, with Kajiki just smiling the whole indication, seeing Hotoro transform into the Kamen Rider, which, pretty cool to see Kajiki still having a little detail that he likes him. As Kajiki tried to help Hijiri, but she just tells him to stay away from her and runs away, as Kajiki decided to give chase, as they arrive to a forest. As she says that she can't be with Kajiki, as she tells him about her old brother situation and thinks that she's a monster, as Gaelijah makes the abyss consume her, because she's just automatically there with Kloto. As she actually, interestingly, does not turn into the battery amalgam. Instead, the battery amalgam leaves from her body to become a separate being for Hotoro to fight against, because now you have to fight against two amalgam. And we actually see the unique ability that Gaelijah actually wanted from Hijiri's mallet. As Hotoro struggles fighting against the two amalgam, Hotoro uses Rainbow Breath to summon Steam Hopper to help him fight against the two amalgam. And interestingly, Gold Mechanic was supposed to be placed in this episode, but we actually had some early scans and photos to actually show on the website that we had Gold Mechanic fighting against the battery amalgam, but then loses to it. And we have a description from the website of the scan saying that, yes, Gold Mechanic was supposed to appear, but then he get defeated by the battery amalgam. But somehow they never showed this episode. Oh, and I guess it's probably cut or deleted scene or something like that. Because interestingly, the scans for the episode actually came late, as they usually come around Thursday. Hey, but for some reason they came around like Friday or something like that, or late Saturday, early Saturday. So I'm wondering that, yeah, that might be the reason why the photos were delayed. Because maybe they were deleting the whole Gold Mechanic fight, and pretty much thinking it would probably be a pointless fight. Steam Hopper defeat the amalgam with no effort at all, but for some reason it's useless, as Hijiri just conjures up another battery battery amalgam to help her fight against the two riders. As the malice she had will continue to grow. As the amalgam just actually decided to attack Kajiki instead. We're just shocked that he's not dead yet from taking like a whole blast of electricity to his chest, but whatever. But he still decided to step forward. It's Kloto thinks that he has a death wish as he just falls down and he can't take it anymore. And Hotoro Hopper 1 decides to actually cover for him. They take down the battery amalgam for him, for Kajiki to reach Hijiri in order to save her. And interestingly, they actually linger on the camera to show that the mallets go to the sky. As Kajiki continues to just literally crawl to her, as she tells him to stay back. As Kajiki tells her that he remembers everything, even knowing about her brother. And he even said that, yeah, he was scared for her and scared at her at the moment that she became amalgam and attacked him, and they didn't know what to do. But Hotoro continued to encourage him at that time to keep going, and decided to actually do that and actually save her last time, that he'll do it again. But she said that it won't change anything. And another battery is created that actually attacked Kajiki again. Kajiki said that he'll continue to protect her and not care about what others think, as she'll only want to protect her from her side from anything and anyone. As he tried and failed to fight the amalgam, which is, of course, because, he's a normal human, he can't really fight against the amalgam. But at least he tried, so, that's gonna be worth for something, right? As he tells her the same thing he said all the way back from that episode, saying that to not throw away her memories of joy of them together. Which seemed to make her remember that she heard that from him somewhere. Interestingly, it did make her allow the amalgam to stop stomping on him. Which seemed to shock Kloto, as she actually remembered what Kajiki said that day, remember how he saved her. As they actually make her mallet disappear, making the amalgam start to act haywire. As Hotoro takes this opportunity to give Steam Hopper the UFO X power. And it's pretty interesting to see Steam Hopper become UFO X with the little, gotcha saber, little sword thing. And pretty cool to see UFO X with the rainbow scarf and rainbow eye. It looks pretty cool design, as they both make their finisher to defeat the two amalgam. With a pretty cool little Beyblade spin attack from UFO X and the 7 Rider kick. As it actually destroyed both amalgams. Interestingly again, the camera lingers of the little mallets goes up to the sky again, where they actually show that the whole lot of it being consumed and collected above them, as Gaelijah and Kloto decide to just leave. Hotoro, after detransforming, congratulates Kajiki for saving Hijiri again, but he tells Hotoro that it wasn't him alone, as Hijiri thanks him for saving her. As they wonder why they forgot their memories in the first place, as Minato comes in saying that it was because of him, along with the gang, just saying that it's because of Chemy law to make them not remember anything. I decided to wipe Kyochi's memories away. I was just wondering, did they just leave him there or did they just call the police? I know the last episode with the Mariner, I'm pretty sure they probably just called the police to take him in because they got him from prison. So I'm wondering if they probably just called the police again to get Kyochi away because, they are living a dangerous psychopath with a knife out in the open, so that's just weird to not call anybody to pick him up. Which pretty much shocks them both that they actually see it happen. As Kajiki tells Minato to erase Hijiri's memories again to help her forget her bad memories to make her happy. Unfortunately, that will also make her forget about him, but he said that it will be okay and he'll find a way to continue protecting her somehow. As Hijiri just becomes angry at the fact that she doesn't like that idea and doesn't want to forget her memory, as she wants to keep her memories, both good and bad, if it means to be with Kajiki forever. And it's pretty cool to see them agree to not lose their fateful encounter. And surprisingly, Minato decides to not erase the memory. The gang asks him if he's breaking Chemy's law, and we actually get the acknowledgement of Suzuya all the way back 20 episodes ago, as he actually made a promise with him saying that he'll help him bring joy to the world of both Chemy and humans, even if it means breaking the law. But it seems like he's finally gonna do it. So yeah, I'm wondering what Spanner's gonna think. Probably next episode we're gonna be focusing on what Spanner thinks about this whole incident. And that he'll stand behind the dream as he's mentioned that day. As he tells Hotoro to continue and carry this dream as well. And not just because of somebody told him, because it is Gotchard that he wanted to bring Chemy and human together. But now he actually gives him another dream, which is, bring joy to the world. And Hotoro agrees and promises that he'll do. It's a pretty nice little moment. But Gaelijah said the mallet is no longer inside Hijiri anymore, but said that it's not a problem. She just collects all the mallets left behind in the sky to continue her plan. I mean, let's see Kajiki Hijiri in the bayou little area from last episode. And they just saddened that they missed the firework. But he tells her that it's okay, as she actually decided to get her life back on track, as if to get her old job back in the haunted house, and will continue visiting her brother, and that no matter how much she tried to reject her and keep her out of her life, she will come back every day until he actually accepts her. Showing that, yeah, her nature is not really malice and close bond, but just being stubborn. And they see UFO X, which is pretty cool that they finally saw a UFO. And UFO X becomes the best bro, making a heart for them in the sky, as fireworks appear showing little Chemys. And we see later in the episode that, yeah, it is the gang shooting fireworks for them to enjoy. As Kaji decides to hold Hijiri's hand, and we actually hear a song called Just Say I Love You, sung by Laki's actress Alisa Sagumatki. Pretty much butchered that name, I'm so sorry. But it's pretty interesting that it's actually a real song, not a fake song made for the show. It's a real song by the actress that you can actually listen on YouTube. Go ahead and find this. Hear the whole song. I think it's like five minutes long. As the gang continued to make the fireworks, Kajiki decided to hold her hand further with, Hijiri and Kajiki just hold their hands together. And we actually cut to Laki's actually singing her own song. So yeah, again, we have an in-universe explanation of why that song appeared. As Banner arrived with food, Alexis and Kyoka decided to eat. As she actually is able to taste it now. She's able to take the food being delicious. That Kyoka said that she's getting better at becoming a human. That her cells are now changing. She thinks that maybe dreams or hope or aspiration helped her become human. And actually theorized that maybe falling in love will also help her out. And pretty much just Spatter. Because Spatter made the food and ain't worrying about her. And instantly she just uses his catchphrase saying that that's a joke. So guys who are shipping these characters, congratulations. Seems like your ship is confirmed and it will be setting sail soon. Not sure how to feel about it, considering the fact that she did help Grion kill Spatter's parents, and I don't know the legitimacy of their age, whatever. Let's just enjoy the moment. And interestingly, he liked to actually feel Grion say something about defected doll, but it cuts out. Not sure if that actually feeling him presently or it's just a memory. I'd like to tell Kyoka that it's not Kyoka was worrying about what she thought, but she was acting. Then we see Gaelijah actually make her plan, saying that she's spreading the malice she collected from the battle to the city to have their memories come back, in order to continue the cycle of hatred and malice. We actually see the next day as a VTuber actually appears on the screen in like a building, calling itself Kusao Frida, voiced by somebody named Hug Sakuraba. I'm pretty much butchered the name, I'm also sorry. Not sure if this is a real VTuber or somebody else, or it's just made up for the show, I don't know. Any but VTuber, please comment down below if you guys know. Saying that she actually remembered her memory and talked about the rumors of the monsters terrorizing people. And she actually showed video evidence showing that, yeah, amalgams exist. One of the amalgams, like the little mushroom guy, attacking the people. And everybody who's watching the video in the middle of the city is shocked. As the little VTuber wanted to dig up the truth and called out for people to help her out at the episode end. Overall, it was actually a pretty good episode. I like the little progression between Kajiki and Hijiri's little relationship, and especially liking how Minato is actually going against the orders of the Chemy law, which will bring conflict with Spanner, as we see next episode that it's going to be a Spanner-focused episode, how Spanner feels about laws and how Minato also feels, but I'm glad that Minato is now helping out Totoro. Interestingly, Gaelijah's plan actually could be effective because, making the memories return. It's gonna be taking too long to make everybody forget their memories, but maybe said that she's actually a king, she might have the power to make them never forget their memory, which will bring conflict of interest with the alchemy wanting to stay hidden. So yeah, we are setting up for the end game now, so I'm actually pretty glad we're actually getting close now. I will say this episode was pretty good. I can't wait to see what happens next because we only have 5 more episodes left until GAP starts on September 3rd. Rating wise, I give it an 8 out of 10. What do you guys think? Do you like the episode or not? What do you feel about Gaelijah's plan and also how Kajiki and Hijiri's story ends? I thought the whole Laki's and Spanner little romance arc, I guess, being canon, I guess. We'll have to wait and see for that. Until Minato supporting Hotoro's little dream. Leave a comment down below and subscribe for more Kamen Rider Gotchard. Peace.